I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Whatever happened to Bubba Sparks? Get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right. Whatever happened to Bubba? That song, that song was it. College Park, Bubba Sparks, booty, 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 booty. Oh my God, I remember that song. That white boy had us in the club dancing. He had a hit banger. You hear me? Well, somebody DM me and tell me what happened to Bubba Sparks. But hey my babies, how y'all doing today? I hope everything going well with y'all. Hope you keeping yourself safe and all that other good shit. Now go ahead and follow me on TikTok at pretty_hustler. That's HUZZLER. And follow me on Instagram at Trice Brown 53. Follow me on Twitter at Auntie Be Knowing. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Auntie Be Knowing. All of my videos that I have ever done, some of them I have not posted everything to TikTok, so because like I said, TikTok will try to censor some of your stuff. So mostly everything that I have ever done, plus the stuff that y'all have not seen, is on YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Auntie Be Knowing. And that's it. Another thing I want to say is thank y'all. I really want to thank y'all for following me. For right now, I literally only just got one subscriber to YouTube, but I really thank that one subscriber who actually just wanted to see me, period. So thank you for subscribing to YouTube. I got 300 plus subscribers to Instagram. Thank y'all. I have over 400 followers on TikTok. Thank y'all so much. And I have just about like 16 people on Twitter following me. So thank y'all so much for doing that and believing in Auntie. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby, every time. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Alright? So now that we done got that sappy shit out the way, y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm rolling these trees. And it's time for the tea. Okay? So the army will immediately start discharging soldiers for refusing the COVID-19 vaccine. Pretty much when you sign that dotted line on the army and the Marines and all that stuff, when you sign up for the military, you're pretty much signing your life over to them anyway. So they can do what the fuck they want to you. You're a government lab rat. If you don't like to be told what to do, you don't want your life not being yours anymore, you should not sign up for things like this, like the military and shit. Because every single time they make a mandate or they say something got to be done, they expect your motherfucking ass to follow those orders without explanation or without question. So, okay. There we have it. There you have it. Okay, let's go and talk about this 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley, who was accused, who is, not was because he's still alive, who was accused of killing 4 people at a Michigan high school in November of last year. And he's facing like 24 charges. He already got like 24 charges because he killed 4 people. 7 people were injured, including a teacher. So he went to his high school, which was Oxford High School in Michigan, with a 9mm and just let it off and killed 4 students, injuring 7 other people, including a teacher. And now he has 24 different charges of aggravated assault, aggravated battery, probably manslaughter, premeditated, all that stuff. Because I didn't see his charges, but they say he got over 24 at just 15 years old. Man, we know you finna spend the rest of your life, the rest of your life. So why are we talking about Ethan Crumbley today? Let me tell you why. And the reason we're even talking about Mr. Ethan Crumbley is because his defense, his attorneys are now trying to say he was insane when this shit happened. They're trying to give him the insanity defense. Let me tell you why you're going to have a hard time doing that. This little boy, this little Caucasian boy, he actually had a notebook. He had a notebook. And he wrote down how he wanted to kill, when he wanted to possibly do it. So good luck with doing that. Good luck with proving that he was insane or that he's crazy. Good luck. And even if you prove that he's crazy, he's going to spend the rest of his life under watch in an asylum. He's not getting out. He ain't getting out. His parents are also in prison. They gonna get out before him, but they went to jail behind the fact that they were the ones that bought that 15-year-old boy that 9mm gun, because his parents are like hunters and stuff like that and everything else. But the school officials had told told Ethan's parents that he was acting weird, was telling them to watch Ethan. The school officials were telling the parents. The parents neglected everything that the school officials were telling them about Ethan. And what to top it off, they went and bought the boy a motherfucking 9mm pistol. And he used that same 9mm that they bought to shoot up the school. So they arrested them on negligence, also on manslaughter and all that other stuff, aggravated manslaughter and all that other stuff, because technically y'all helped y'all son commit this crime. Y'all did nothing when the school officials was telling y'all that your son was acting stupid and acting bad. He needed to get some help. Y'all neglected that. So y'all got to face the consequences as well. But good luck on trying to prove that the kid was insane. Now, they sitting over here saying, oh, we're worried about his education. He's only 15. He needs to get his education. That nigga ain't worried about, he wasn't worried about his education. He came and shot the school up. I don't think he was worried about reading, writing, and arithmetic. I don't think he was worried about it. So, good luck. Good luck. He might get leniency because he's this. He's this. He might get a little leniency, but that's fucked up. Okay, moving on. Spike Lee is said to direct a multi-part documentary about Colin Kaepernick for ESPN, and I'm here for it, baby. Get him in his coins. Go ahead, let's tell his story. Let's tell his story. When I get some time, because I'm really trying to get caught up on a lot of stuff right now, when I get some time, I'm really going to start doing little series outside of me doing news reports. I'm going to actually start doing little series and little talks about just one topic at a time. And Colin Kaepernick is one of those topics that I do want to talk about, because it was fucked up how y'all did that man. But God sits high and he looks low, and he will bless his children. No matter what you do to him, he's going to continue to bless his seed. Period. Congrats, Colin. Congratulations to Amira D. Spain. She is making history as the first black transgender model to work with Victoria's Secret. I am not against LGBTQ community. Live your life and do you, boo boo. Live out loud and live in your truth. I have always been like that. Auntie love y'all. But I ain't opposed to calling you out when you're doing foul shit. Because I say that all the time. Just because you're gay does not mean, or just because you're part of this community does not mean that you don't do foul shit, because you are still what? Human! And humans are gonna fuck up. Auntie love y'all, and I love when y'all are making progress, and I love when y'all are doing good. So congrats to Miss Amira. Jackson State is saying they will no longer be participating in the Southern Classics. That some of the HBCUs have they are a part of every September. We have it every September, and Jackson State decided they're gonna pull out. The reason why Jackson State is pulling out, because I see a lot of people upset. Jackson State is one of those HBCUs that is trying to not get rid of blackness, but they're integrating. Come on now. They want white money too. So they trying to attract bigger money. It's not that. And then a lot of people saying, oh, they think that Jackson State is saying, oh, y'all get too big. No, it's not that we're getting too big. We want more money. Nobody said anything when FSU upgraded and got their money. So it's like, come on. Like, come on. That's all Jackson State is saying. Like, we want to play in those bigger classics, the bigger bowls. We want to play in those games. So HBCUs are trying to get on the map. That's why they are recruiting more. HBCUs got some talent out there. It's some talent. And HBCUs are trying to get on the map because everybody is always looking at those bigger schools up in Michigan, them bigger schools like North Carolina, all them other bigger schools. We want y'all to start looking at HBCUs not only as a place where it's a higher form of education. Hey, we got sports out here in this bitch too. We good. I don't know why they look at HBCUs as like a lower form of education. Like, it's just like the white schools are the private schools and HBCUs are considered like the public schools. You see what I'm saying? If you see it in the form of how a city looks at their schools. You see what I'm saying? If you see it like that, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I know you do. HBCUs are looked at like public schools. Like, we get the shitty books. We get the rundown buildings. You know what I'm saying? We're looked at like that. We're not really respected. We're trying to make y'all respect us out here in these streets. Because if it wasn't for HBCUs, most of you wouldn't have your doctors, your lawyers. It's a lot of them coming up out of there. And I don't look at this as a form of selling out. I look at this as a form of elevation. They're trying to put us HBCUs up there. Like, we deserve to have a piece of the pie too. And I feel like it be our own people that really criticize us the most. We're not supposed to just stay sitting still. Yes, still have the same core values. We're supposed to move forward with the times too. We're not supposed to just stay sitting still and living poor for the rest of our lives. Hell no. It's time. It don't fly in the kitchen. It's time for us to get a piece of our pie. That ain't cool. So yes, I want them to elevate. Yes, they will be missed because they put on quite a show. But hell no, let them people elevate and let them do them. So we got an update on Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell came out and she went on TMZ and she proved that she filed a police report with the South Padre Police Department and not Brownsville Police Department, because the incident happened at her Marriott that she was staying at on South Padre Island and not in Brownsville. Okay, so she had to file with South Padre Island and not Brownsville. That's why Brownsville cannot look up the incident. It is out of your district. It is out of your jurisdiction. You can't do nothing. This makes it so hard for women to come out because it feels like we always have to prove something when we shouldn't have to do that. Why in the fuck do I have to prove to you, a person that has not had a history of this happening? Like, I don't fabricate things. Like, I'm not a troublemaker. So I'm just out of the blue just gonna say somebody just tried to snatch me because I ain't got nothing going on, when I literally was in Texas because I had to work. I had something going on. So why in the fuck would I fabricate somebody trying to snatch me and then post it on social media like that? But yeah, that's what we have to deal with in this day and age. And I'm glad that she's okay, period. I'm happy that she's okay, instead of her having to prove that she's not a liar. Are you okay mentally? Okay. Um, let's move on to something that I find a bit disturbing and I want to talk a little bit about is Thandie Newton. Thandie Newton apologized to dark-skinned actresses for lack of representation. She apologized for taking some of their roles because she is of a lighter skin and everything like this. That was so cringing and disturbing to fucking watch. Are we literally still having this light skin, dark skin war amongst black people, period? Oh God, this is crazy. Why are we still letting this Stockholm syndrome? This is Stockholm syndrome. I'm telling you, I got so much that I want to talk to you guys about. This is really just stupid. Let me tell you what I find disturbing about this. I find it disturbing that she has to apologize to her own race for being what she could not help being. I find it very disturbing that we feel like there is a lighter skin, darker skin thing going on. Yeah, I do agree in some circumstances that lighter skinned people do have an advantage to do certain things that a darker skinned person wouldn't. But that's white society's thinking. That ain't the way we think. We need to come together as a people. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to unite as a people. Just because I am a lighter skin, I don't hate darker skinned people. I just don't understand that concept. I just don't understand why we just can't come together as a people and unite and just do what the fuck we need to do out here in these streets. That's what I just don't understand. Because I am of fair skin. I am. But I have never been prejudiced towards my darker skin brothers and sisters. I've never been prejudiced against, no. I have never looked at the color of somebody's skin and said, oh, you are too dark. Ugh, you know, and looked at you and like, because I've seen certain people do that. I'm like, ugh, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? You see how beautiful that being is? I love chocolate. Oh my God. I don't get it. It was very disturbing and very cringing for me to watch that. And I was like, bitch, shut up. I'm not going to apologize for being light or fair skinned. I was born this way. I don't think that I've elevated or even, progressed in anything for being a fair skin. I don't think anybody chose me because I was fair skinned. I know that I had to work hard to get where I've gotten anything. I've had to have a resume. I had to work my ass off. I had to prove that I had the skill set to do it. 9 times out of 10, a white person getting hired before I am. And I'm being honest. So I have the same advantages of a black person. Fair skinned or not, I'm still black. That's all they see. At the end of the day, they only see black. That's what we need to see. We only need to see black. So let's talk about Amazon. Amazon Prime is raising its annual subscription prices by $20 and its monthly subscription by $2. So the annual subscription went from $119 to $139. And the monthly subscription went from $12.99 to $14.99. The price change will go into effect on February 18th for new members and March 25th for all existing members. So I ain't finna get charged for my monthly subscription. My monthly subscription is still gonna be $12.99 until March. Until March 25th.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. But you new customers, y'all already getting charged that new price already. Okay. Okay. So you raising the prices on customers to pay. I hope you giving a raise to your workers. Period. Is that money going to them workers? Jeff Bezos. Is it going to the workers? Shit. Raising it. We finna get more shit. We finna get more content. What we finna get from Amazon? Come on. With your rich ass. Rich as fuck. Chicago officials are preparing for protests following the prison release of former officer Jason Van Dyke, who was responsible for Laquan Mcdonald's death. Okay, Laquan Mcdonald, he was shot 16 times at a local McDonald's. 16 times at a local McDonald's. You heard me say 16 times at a local McDonald's. And Jason was the one that did it. He was convicted of second-degree murder and 16 counts of aggravated battery with a firearm. And this happened in 2019. Okay? The former officer was sentenced to 6 years, 9 months, but he only served half that time. He only served literally like 3 years and some change. That's it. And you wonder why we get pissed off. You wonder why we are rallying. You wonder why we're protesting. You wonder why we acting a fool and acting a donkey. Because y'all literally don't give a fuck about us. And y'all play in our face daily. And y'all sit here and want to say black on black crime. When there literally is no such thing as black on black crime. I do admit that black men need to stop killing each other, because we do need to come together as a unit and unify, because these motherfuckers do not care about us, and they have shown us from the beginning of time that they have not cared about us. They have shown us since the very beginning that they have not cared about us. It's time for us to start caring about us just a little bit more and start protecting us just a little bit more. The Black Panthers were not stupid. And they were not a cult. They were not a gang. They were not none of that. But they damn sure were not stupid. Black Wall Street was not stupid. It's a reason why we have to have our own. It's a reason why we have to have our own. It's a reason why we have to have our own. Okay? That's crazy. This man shot that boy all them times and he off like that. They showing you in your face that your life ain't worth shit. They literally, they showing you in your face that your life ain't worth shit. That's sad. And that makes me mad. You damn right. I'm not trying to incite violence, because they will say you inciting violence in a minute. But I do not have a problem at all with black folks going in and tearing down the white infrastructure from the root down. I from the root up. I do not just tear this bitch down so we can rebuild it. Tear it down so we can rebuild it again. Because it's going to take some tearing down and rebuilding for this change to come about. For real. An update on the Color Purple cast. Fantasia has been casted as Celie, y'all. Woo, shit. And she gonna play the fuck out of it. Watch this. She gonna play the fuck out of it. Congrats, Fantasia, and congrats to Taraji P. Henson. Congrats to the other guy. What's his name? Corey something. Mr. Corey, who played out of Straight Outta Compton. Y'all better make it do what it do, because I'm ready to see it. Now, I'm finna finish smoking the rest of my tree, because I'm done talking to y'all. I love y'all. Do what Auntie told you to do, okay? Y'all be safe out here in these streets. And try to do something proactive with your mind. Stay off Facebook for a little bit and all that other shit. Stay off TikTok. Y'all be doing some dumbass shit. Come on now. It's time to rejuvenate the mind. Refresh yourselves. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.